The usual sea of red here in this spectacular venue has been turned white as we are high above snowy GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in KC.
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kicker Brian Johnson out there to get us started.
And we are underway from Arrowhead.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Hey, 57, 57.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go play fake. Mahomes.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The Chiefs at 11-4 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, Sunday. Hey, 15. Attack.
On 2nd down at 4, Mahomes. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, 43. Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes. Throwing for his running back. He's got him complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs will claim.
Like, how the fuck am I clicking the stick in and he's not going for him?
After a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but
good drive, but fuck.
Cashing it in for 6.
They can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
Exactly right. Puts that to bed, and this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it off. And take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it out wide to Davis Price. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago, getting the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
First carry now for the LSU line. Ty Davis Price. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
How many times do we say in this game it's and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Back to throw now on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Bro, he's open!
Even the greats in this game, and he's
fuck!
As one of them. They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He has to be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. They'll drop to throw.
Bro,
Taken down, a Chiefs sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Seventh play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They'll set up a throw.
Got him running, it's Schwartz complete.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
What an excellent end for them. But let's go back to the ball to go for it all on fourth down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now first and goal.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Ty Davis-Price.
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Extra snowflakes up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This one fielded at the 5.
Ooh, and you knew it.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Channing Tindall. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This one fielded at the 5.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Hey, dribble it, dribble it. Here we go, 15. 15. 15.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Yellow. High down these two. High down these two. 15. Yellow, yellow. Come back.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City.
yards. And the Niners on the offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Bro, I had his ass.
Took their shot, but it's going to bring up
Such a
4th
bad
down.
pass.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game, so you've got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys to try and wedge the ball out from the shadow of your own end zone.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Go
the last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen. And they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Attack, attack! Let's go!
Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I know you were going by me too. That would have been a pick 6, baby.
They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
It's fielded at the 45. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Wow, I got lucky.
They're going to look to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Davis Price.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it wants to target its backs through the air defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll roll. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll look to throw now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield, because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space, as they did right there.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
He gets this one to Davis Price.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know it.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Back to throw again.
Gets it out wide to Davis Price. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation.
Bro, he caught the ball, man.
Too many sacks for comfort in the first half. Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Second and 10 now from the 27. They'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Here's Hardman to return.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, 57, 57.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, 43. Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw.
Bro.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Damn. Oh yeah, you took a shower, didn't you?
He'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
And now we
Well,
get
I know,
into
but
the
it's in
psychology of the whole
the way
thing,
my
because
play
a
is,
lot
so
of
I
teams
think
with a
I
two-score
gotta-
lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, 49ers.
I thought he was going to keep rubbing him and rubbing him. I was like, come on, come on.
The year and 2nd of the game. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick
Throw me
this
some
one away.
Throw me a pick, Jeremy. Like this player has pick potential.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
43! 43! Hey, 15, 15, 15! Attack, attack! Attack!
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab.
Lucky that's Kelsey,
That one a
otherwise.
first down pickup of 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Let's go,
And
boys.
these guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I love that play, because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
2nd down, here's Davis Price.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defense has only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7th.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Badgley's kick is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
We could have went for it if we wanted to go for it. What you talking about?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the 1st half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Mahomes. He's got Thompson here, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Hey, dribble it. Hero 15.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Yellow. 15. Hey, Sunday. 15. Yellow. Hey, rip left. I don't need to.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Yellow. Come back. Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Yellow. Attack.
Mahomes now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Yellow. Hey, let's go. Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And this throw will be intercepted.
And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that, Lecky. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 9.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Same, babe.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers.
Drink medicine.
Stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
Man, I didn't think he was going to pass there.
Look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Nick Bosa in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. On third and long, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Thompson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, 57, 57 color, 57 color. Here we go, finish.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one snap closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. Quick throw,
pick it off.
And incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Attack, attack!
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. On the slant, he's got Hardman.
Wow.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Whatever, I guess.
A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into
What'd you
this
say?
quarter deficit.
Hey, Ripley!
What'd you say?
Come on, baby!
Mahomes will throw.
I just started blitzing at the end hard.
It'll be intercepted.
I started blitzing at the end hard.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point
Oh yeah,
conversions, even
Bosa
heavy run teams
was just fucking
tend to
getting
do well
in.
these situations.
He had
In this
no
case,
time
this
back
one was
there.
intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Yeah, I thought they would maybe do something with the patch
And he's up across the 25
or the
and down
update,
at the 28.
whatever you want to call it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Yeah.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
So I realize that if I'm in the top 3 for receiving backs, he'll go from superstar to X Factor. So I'm not a trait game per se, but definitely trying to get him his money.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Yep.
Because
I was passing the whole season anyways. What'd you say? No, so basically to qualify in the receiving backs, you have to have, you know, my bad, I didn't mean to call timeout. To qualify, you have to have 700 receiving yards and 5 receiving touchdowns. But out of those people, you have to be the top 3. But there's actually a decent amount of people that are up there with this, so I have to get like a decent amount of yards.
Back to throw again. Gets it out wide to Davis Price. And he is going to have a 49ers first
I needed to
down as
get
they're able to convert that play there on 3rd and 1.
180 yards by the end of the season to actually qualify, but there's people already that are qualified, so like I gotta try to pass them.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out.
I mean, it wasn't too bad. I'm sure he had like a $120 in this game.
What they say in other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate.
Are you happy?
Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win.
This is a good chair tip when it rolls on shit. It gets stuck hard.
Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory.
Stop! There's just shit that keeps falling. I pick up one thing, another thing falls. Dominoes. Let's order some.
I did. I ordered more if you want tickets.